My goodness, this is huge, transformational and amazing, this time that we're going through at the moment. I'm Sharron Martin, and I bring through messages from our beautiful goddess, Lady Gaia, to help you navigate your way through these changing times upon our beautiful earth. So let me tell you what she has said. The toroidal field is running very evenly and has sped up once again, enabling and facilitating more clearing and purging from your bodies and from the earth. The 6-6 gateway on the 6th of June, that opened for an even exchange of old and new codes and keys regarding structure and form on our planet, as this month we are witnessing the development and formation of energetic templates for our new earth structures, whilst at the same time the old is being shown up for their lack of transparency, their lack of truth and alignment and support for and of humanity. So their systems, or the systems that we have, been illuminated as faulty and in dire need of replacement. Gaia says the old guard is gone. The old systems are being revealed for being self-serving in nature and in the way that they operated, which in turn is demonstrating how poorly they have served the people. So government structures, leaders and officials are being seen in their totality. Their facades are removed and they are being shown and revealed as self-serving and not of serving the people. Also many being shown working with hidden agendas and some being shown as incredibly incompetent. So the veils are coming down and ordinary people are beginning to see with greater clarity the deceptions they have been given. In many ways, this will be very challenging for humanity, especially those who are not yet awakened. They will be continually exposed to information that indicates much of what they have been shown and believed throughout their past year or so, or indeed in some cases throughout their life, is up for review and doesn't stand up very strongly. In fact, it's on very shaky ground. So the principles upon which many have created their beliefs are faulty. The big life reviews are still standing firmly on the earth, and many areas are being brought forth for questioning and evaluation. So I asked Gaia about a pole shift. She says no. We are going to see changes in the energetic template of our planet as the third dimensional and fourth dimensional energies, templates and the matrix, and the third and fourth dimensional toroidal fields dissipate. So these are likely to be gone by 2025. It's a dimensional shift we are going through, an up-leveling in frequency and speed of spin, a dissolution of the matrix, but not a pole shift. So we will move towards the galactic center and be in receipt of greater photonic light. And this will impact much more strongly during this month, where we experience greater alchemy and transformation. So Gaia has some tips for us again. She's saying be intentional with receiving the light, to focus on breathing it in and then ground it. I'm going to tell you about the breathing technique that I've shown you before that's come through from her to assist us. So let me give it to you. You have your hands up here. You work with the intention of pulling in the breath through the energetic fields around you, through your chakra systems or the energetic vortexes, and through your skin. And so you're just on the first breath, you breathe in through the nose, breathing those in through the field, top of the head, the skin, in through the nose. The out breath, pushing them down into the body and into the earth. That's the first breath. Second breath, breathing them back up into the body on the in breath through the nose, and on the out breath, pushing them out into the field. You do that 3 times. It's to enable you to be in greater integration and in flow with those new energies that are coming in. So if you repeat that 2 breaths 3 times, and then do that in, 3 times during the day, and that should help you keep in balance, along with a few other things that I'm going to tell you now. So she is saying because that, you know, breathes it in intentionally, grounds it into the earth, and helps it to be integrated. She's saying eat high vibrational, fresh, organic foods where possible, move the body, eliminate toxins like alcohol. That's not going to serve you well at this time. Keep your thoughts positive and focus on the outcome that you want and hold that firmly. Don't dibble-dabble in some of the other stuff that's going on. The most important thing for each of us at the moment is to hold our vibration as high as we can. That is what serves us individually and collectively. So we're just having a little reflection on June here. So she was saying that in a metaphorical sense, the turbulence of June was designed to create an urgency of reaching for and establishing what is true, what is good, and what is beneficial. It was to propel humanity into looking and reaching for these vertical upright supports to ride both the waves and the crests and the troughs of the stormy sea, and enabling one to find one's bearings, to find one's centre, one's navigational inner compass. So you can do that by breathing. You can do that by coming to your heart, by breathing in behind your hands and coming to your heart, by being in your centre, by taking a breath, hands up above the head, and that's another simple way to come into centre, by being present with the breath. To enable for the extraneous to drop away, she said that was another aspect of June. And on a cellular and an energetic level, that there was such a vibratory shakeup that all that was hidden has risen to the surface. This relating to self, humanity, and the planet, and in both the macro and the micro. So that is what June was bringing for us, so that all of it could come up for examination and evaluation. You know, this or this, this or that. Asking the questions. What is true? What is in alignment? What is serving for my highest good, for everyone's highest good? So in a way, June has been a review in preparation for the grand alchemy of July, this month that we're in, this month of fireworks. And these are the beautiful words she gave me for July, honestly. Expansion, explosion, expulsion, extravagant, extraordinary omniscience, I beg your pardon. This week in particular, we've had these quite frenetic kind of energies where lots of things have been rearranged. It's been interesting for me with clients. There have been a lot of clients who have forgotten their appointments and arrived at the wrong time, or rearranged their appointments, and you know that's always happening, of course, but it's just been a little bit more exaggerated this week than normal. And so these notes that I have written up here for this video, for example, I did them 3 times and they disappeared. I searched, I couldn't find them. It's just bizarre, really. Anyway, it seems to be this sort of place that we're in at the moment. So she's saying this moving, undulating platform underpinned the energy of June, held the theme of capsizing all that is not good, sturdy in structure and in form, and all of the measures that fail to align excuse me, with goodness and with truth. Anything that does not meet those standards was showing up and falling down. So the level of decay, disruption and dissolving would be seen to the extreme and felt during this month, becoming visible to those who have thus far been blinded, being unable or refusing to see that the capsizing is beginning. So it is likely that July will bring completion to and public dissolution and evidence to be clearly shown regarding the roles of the medical and pharmaceutical industries in this COVID scenario and in the vaccines. She is saying that it is likely that this will be the beginning during this month, towards the end of this month, of a huge unravelling of this sector. So she says we're stepping up again, a new level, new frequency and codes. 6-dimensional aspects are coming in for some, for those who are ready. This might be you. If you're experiencing all of these light code integrations in a way that is in flow and in alignment, then that is for you. Those who are in resistance and pain, just be intentional about receiving only that which is for your highest good, and ask them to come in ease and grace and comfort. So you can do that using that 2-breath aspect and just call it in ease and grace and comfort. She said that we have gone through 3 days of this big influx of codes, diamond light codes, emerald light codes, and 6-dimensional crystalline fractals that bring in higher gifts and talents and another upgrade for humanity. So, you know, Gaia said that this would happen. She told me this, I think, at sometime at the beginning of last year, that we would just keep going, keep moving through this ascension spiral, and that it would increase in speed and dimension and spin and in frequency, that we would receive higher and higher cycles of influx and integration with less time in between for this physical integration. And so that's why having good practice is very important for that. And that this is all part of this exponential aspect of this acceleration for ascension. So make sure to use that breathing technique she's given us. And also she says it can also help to get your feet in salt water. So if you're not close to the ocean, make up a foot bath for that. And she said that the next couple of months, this all keeps going at this current speed. So a little brief word on the solar flash. I will be creating a video with greater depth on this topic, but I note that, you know, a few people are speaking of it, so I thought I'd just reference what she has shown me briefly. She says, we are currently having a series of solar emissions, but have not yet had the solar flash. It is yet to come, although a tipping point for this is close if all keeps going at this current speed. The guy always speaks about these big sort of transits or these big tipping points. They're all related to the level of consciousness. So she's spoken to me in some depth, and you know, I'll give you more about this in the video around this topic, but about the solar flash where our sun is replaced. And so whilst it's happening at the moment, bit by bit, there is still a major event of this nature to come. She says it's not likely to happen this year, but in this window between this year and 2025. So she's saying in a way we're in the middle of our warm-up series where the cycle of purging, clearing and releasing is coupled with receiving, increasing and heightening. And this continues, enabling as many as possible to experience the ascension process, culminating in our existing in our 5th dimensional earth. So she says that July brings heightened vibrations and spiritual advancement with high frequency energy coming in through Sirius. That we're in a series of gateways and transits and portals and openings that overlap and lead us through July from Matariki, the celebration that we have here in New Zealand, and the Sirius Gateway and the 7-7 portal, the 7th of July, from those overlapping gateways into August and the Lion's Gate of 8-8. The 8th of August is the Lion's Gate. It's always a huge event, energetic event. So she's saying that this gateway, this Lion's Gateway, it holds a high probability to take us through to another new level, and that many extraterrestrials or off-planet beings are in preparation for assisting us to safely navigate these passageways. Also, there's this news. Geometric patterns, grid lines and harmonics will soon be realigned to hold their higher sacred frequencies and resonance. Removal of the interference aspects in music and other factors that create dissonant chords and sounds will enable greater cohesiveness, unity, harmony, and bring alignment for all so that everything can exist in peace and in harmony. And many aspects of modern society will have a changeover from frequencies designed to interfere, disrupt and create chaos to those that support and nurture harmony, peace and balance. This will have an effect through the entire stratosphere and affect all of nature, in particular birds, animals and humans. In the meantime, there will be an ongoing upcycle occurring, and some or each of us will proceed at our own chosen or given rate into higher frequency and dimensionality as the co-creation, forming and landing of our fifth dimensional new earth takes place. So here's some other news about our shifting. There will be some who permanently reside in that bandwidth of the fifth dimensional frequency. So that's now. We're holding that frequency bandwidth here now. There will be others who operate as a bridge, creating energy strandings and pathways for those on their way. These bridge holders will move back and forth, assisting and assisting in two ways. So they are assisting creating these strandings for others to follow. They're helping diminish the third and fourth dimensions, the energies, the matrix, the toroidal fields, the aspects of the third and fourth dimensional aspects, and they are helping to strengthen the fifth dimension. And for most, this is a soul choice that you have already made. So each of us has our role here at this time that we've already chosen. And Gaia says thank you. Thank you to each of you for your contribution to the development of our new earth, and much gratitude to each of you for how you have done your own work, held space for others, and contributed to the dissolution of the old. Each of you who has done your individual, family and collective work has made a significant impact. So I leave you with that, and much love from my heart and from the heart of Gaia as we move through this exceptional, exquisite, delightful, transformational month of July towards the Lion's Gate. Take care. Talk soon. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like, share and subscribe. I also offer one-on-one sessions in energy healing and Akashic readings. And for those of you seeking clarity of life, purpose and direction, the instructions to book a session are below. Infinite blessings and much love to you.